Airport noise in the background to make this real. Fuel pump on board that truck that's powering up to be able to transfer fuel to the truck to the airplane. This is the Young Eagles program. This program was put together by the Experimental Aircraft Association, which is headquartered out in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It has a local community chapter organization with over 900 chapters scattered not only throughout the U.S. but throughout the entire world. The organization committed to do the Young Eagle program in 1992. At that time said that in 1992, in December the 17th of the year 2003, the organization would try to fly 1 million youngsters ages 8 through 17. That would allow us to introduce your generation to aviation. And the way that we would do that is that your local airports would provide planes, pilots, and an introduction to aviation so that you would each have a personal aviation experience. Personal and positive. Positive in the sense that what we do today is going to be totally fun, no tests, and also no surprises. We're not going to do any aerobatics, any upside down flying, and every pilot that's part of the Young Eagle program has pledged that no aerobatics. We're not out to show you the tricks we can do with the airplane. We want to show you how the airplane can be used to have fun and enjoy yourself and do things economically with it. What we do for the Young Eagle flight is we do this general introductory briefing, then we'll divide you up into groups and assign you to the pilot that you're going to be flying with, and we'll fly 2 or 3 people per airplane depending on your size. We're going to have we're scheduled to have 3 4-seat aircraft for this morning. You'll be assigned to your pilot after this briefing. You go with your pilot, and the pilot will do a walk around to the airplane. And he'll explain all the moving surfaces and controls of the airplane. So before you ever take off for the flight, you have some idea what's happening to the airplane all the time that you're in the flight. And if the pilot moves the control, you'll already know what that control is connected to and what the airplane is supposed to do. So we eliminate all the surprise and the shock and the anxiety about flying. You'll know almost as much as the pilot does about what's happening to the airplane while you're flying. After you do the walk around to the airplane, and you're encouraged to ask questions, especially at that time, you see something funny sticking out of the airplane, you say, what is that for? Why does an airplane have a pipe on the wing? Does it smoke? Ask the questions. I can give the answers, okay? So, after the walk around, then depending on your size and how many the pilot wants to carry at one time, we'll start loading 2 or 3 per airplane. You get in the airplane, we'll take off, we'll go for a 15 to 20 minute flight. We're not going to take off, make a circle, and come back and land. We're going to take off, leave the airport. In fact, we're going to fly from here out to the Goddard Space Flight Facility, make an orbit around the facility, point out the structure, the buildings, and some information about the facility. Then fly from there out to the north, away from the Goddard Space Flight Facility. On that leg of the flight, the pilot's going to take you through and talk you through the use of the controls to make the airplane fly, descend, make left turns, make right turns. He'll explain what he's going to do with the controls, and you'll do it, and then you'll see how the airplane responds to it. You'll see the difference. Then you'll be flying back here and landing. That's essentially the flight. While you're flying, my wife is going to be making out a certificate that's remembering the flight today. You get to keep that. The registration records that you've already filled out, we keep. And after today's flight, pilots fill in the other half of the registration record. We send that off to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, the headquarters for the Experimental Aircraft Association. When they get your registration record, they take your name, today's date, the type of airplane that you flew in, off the registration record. They put it in the world's largest logbook on permanent display in our aviation museum out in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's a major aviation museum as big as the one downtown in Washington. When they put your name in the logbook and it goes in the museum, each one of you have become part of aviation history. You're listed by name in a major aviation museum for the world to see from now on. So this isn't just a flight today, and that's the end of it. You've become part of aviation history because of this flight.
All right there.
You'll get a letter back from Oshkosh congratulating you on becoming a Young Eagle, and they'll also tell you about some other aviation programs that are available for you. So if you really like the flying and you want to do more things in aviation, they'll give you some hints and organizations that you can follow up with. Okay, that's our program in a nutshell. Okay. Got 2 pieces of safety information for you that are very important. First one's pretty obvious and will happen almost in spite of yourself. And that is, when you get in the airplane, first thing that's going to happen is the pilot's going to help you fasten your seatbelt. The seatbelt stays fastened for the flight until you come back and land. The pilot shuts off the engine, the propeller comes to a stop, then he'll tell you it's safe to unfasten your seatbelt, help you unfasten, help you get out of the airplane. So when you get in, seatbelt fastened, stays fastened for the flight. When the flight is over, he'll tell you when it's safe to unfasten it, then you go ahead and get out of the airplane. And watch the pilot. You notice the first thing the pilot does when he gets in the airplane is fastens his seatbelt. That's just standard procedure. But we need that for your safety and our safety both. The other piece of safety information is all of this paved area out here belongs to the airplanes. They don't expect people to be out there. And there are some airplanes, in fact, that little tailwheel airplane you saw take off just after I landed, that airplane sits on the ground like this. And the pilot actually cannot see straight ahead when he looks out the front of that airplane. When he's on the ground, he has to zigzag to see what's in front of him. If you wander out there to look at an airplane, which we kind of encourage you to look at airplanes, that's why you came here, but not out there. If you wander out there and you're looking at an airplane, another airplane can come up behind you and start tapping on your back with a propeller. You don't want that to happen. So, the second piece of safety information is you don't go past this wooden ramp area unless you're being escorted to and from the airplanes for your flight or for the walk around. You got this area, we've got an inside area here. If for some reason it gets too cold out here, which I don't think is going to happen today, you can go inside there. There's a bathroom over in this facility. I check my controller in the morning when I do move it, but the airplane is high to the ground, and I'm very, very careful. Even though the engine may not have run for a couple of days, I'm very careful because under ideal circumstances, pulling the propeller can start an engine in any of these engines. And an airplane can actually sit for 10 or 20 minutes. If the carbon that's in the cylinder, or maybe just a sharp hot spot on the inside of the cylinders with metal, and it'll glow and get hot. And if fuel leaks into the cylinder, then you can build up a combustible mixture, and the thing can have sat for a long time and actually just fire one pull. That's extremely rare, but that's what happens. I have another small airplane, and I pulled the propeller that far, start several times. And the magnetos on it. I'll get this bottle, and this is for checking for fuel contamination. I'll drain a little bit of fuel into the 3 bottles this big. Training airplane, but everybody's gotten bigger these days and people don't fit in that so comfortably anymore, so we've gone to bigger airplanes. Okay, this is the control wheel. This is the principal control because it moves the control surface out here on the back end of the wing, called an aileron, one of those on each wing. In addition to moving left and right, This control also moves out and in. And when it moves that way, it moves the elevator, or the horizontal moving part of it.
Nobody? I'm going. I said doesn't matter.
You're going?
Rosalind.
Okay. All right, you walk back over and go straight across and down, if you would, okay? Keep your eye open in case somebody's hurt. Really. Propellers are nasty. Come on.
All right, Travis, when we get back.
Y'all gone?
All right. Now.
Goes inside the tank and the water drains down to the bottom and you drain it out as you get out. Then there's 10 different ports that you drain water out of this plane.
Hold on, get my good side.
You getting everybody?
This your elevator. Okay. Elevator. Just pull up on the yoke, force the tail down, makes everything rise. It goes down. It's different than a conventional plane. This is called stable tail winches. Regular 172, you have an elevator, you have a stationary.
You can switch to VCR and watch
It's
the
called
tape.
static wick. And the reason they're frayed on the ends is that if they're blocking the air, it builds up static. The airplane flying through clear areas, the airplane generates static. So what happens is it goes through different things and how's it going? Good, thank you. You want to take a ride too? Huh? Yeah. This plane holds 93 gallons of fuel. There's 4 tanks on it. One here and one here. They're gravity fed. This one starts getting empty, this one drains into this one. You have a breeze here, you got some water. Yeah.
That one like that.
Sports.
Okay. Go and then you clip it in. You just push it in and then you pull it up tight just by pulling that straight back. Just like that. There you go.
power plant heading southward. Let you know if I can come into 4007 at 500 feet. Look around the balance of the Tucson and Cedar Point before heading across the bay. Over.
We was trying to talk to each other. We couldn't talk to each other. She was talking for everybody.
Some people think that these are public microphones when we put the headsets on and they have to talk all the time.
I'm sorry you had to.
That's all right.
Hey, what if they turn around and start taking it up?
Stop, y'all. Y'all ghetto.
Anybody want a baby duck?
Hey, where they going though? I mean, because the little ones can't fly and there's no hole.
They going to that lake.
What lake? How they gonna get out?
You gotta hang a left when you get to the door. Give me with the duck.
We're just looking at them.
Yo, Crystal Ray, let me try Crystal.
I'm not going over there.
Because sometimes they get scared when people run up to them.
Yeah, they're about to tear Roslyn up.
Right, I know.
Mama, leave me. I want one of them chickens. Mama.
Come on, you're in the way, Crystal. Crystal, move.
Okay, which one?
Watch out, Monique.
That's just ass is ready to get swallowed.
Look like a cycle.
Let's go. 5 seconds, hold up.
Damn, look at
Ready?
Hold up,
Ready?
wait, fast. Alright, go.
Set, go.
Oh no.
Alright, y'all gonna stay
Oh,
there.
come on. Oh, yeah.
Do it for Foxtrot.
Left-handed?
No.
Go.
Were you right?
Right-handed.
It's on my. Okay, this is gonna be hard.
Going slow, man.
Go ahead. Count to 3. 1,
Go.
2, 3.
Great.
Oh man. How you do that?
He got me with that. 5 seconds.
He said that.
He got me with that.
Oh, that's.
What happened, Nestor? What happened?
This man made me laugh, man.
Here's the loser.
Hold on, who's that go?
Me.
Who's beating? Who's...
They are so cheating.
Who beat? Raise your hand if you beat.
I beat. Saw me.
Site of College Park Airport. First Airport. United States. The following events occur. Forward. Right.
What's up?
As you can see, we are at Born Wendy's.
Yes.
I will not be doing anything gross today because the food is nasty. Bye
Very
bye.
well. Get a good shot.
Okay, I got you.
Hi, Chantel.
I bet you won't do that again. Do it again. Do the Steve Austin one.
Don't make that lip.
With your middle finger.
Put up the middle finger. Gotta add the finger.
Where you want?
Mason Davis gonna kill us.
You being ghetto.
Expiration date.
I'm lucky I left it.
Yeah, that's my temporary one. I gotta go get the real one after school, Monday.
Is it good? What?
Look, show me your good side. Show me your good side.
This is so thick.
What are you doing?
Cruises at about 110 miles per hour. Carries about 5 hours worth of fuel. Good for
airplane should all of a sudden get so slow that it no longer is moving fast enough to fly. In doing that, it's a little bit like throwing a piece of paper out. It's going to kind of go wherever it wants. And the tendency you have for the airplane is one wing to drop or the other wing to drop. It's not necessarily just go straight over. Because of the shape of the wing this way, if this wing should happen to drop low and it starts heading through the air this way,
Watch the propeller, watch the propeller.
okay? Heavy metal? Airplane engine, nobody uses standard part. That's why we tie it down. It'd be a little tough. It would be tough. But you got to also remember, it's something that's designed at 60 miles an hour. When you go flying, you will lift off at about 60 miles an hour. So if you begin to up or down.
Okay. Okay, that is going to be on video.
All right.
Okay, say hello, someone.
What's up?
Okay, where are we located today?
College Park.
What's the name of the airport?
I don't know. College Park Airport.
Okay, what's the purpose of the trip?
To learn how to fly. Yeah.
Okay, and the name of the program is?
Young Eagles.
Yeah, they're gonna come take off this way. The wind is out of that way, so they're gonna take off facing over.
Who are the first two flying?
Which one? For what group?
Stanley's group. Stanley's one.
Oh, Stanley and that other tall guy.
Devon and Stanley? Okay, how about from your group?
My group?
Yeah.
You are in our group. He is in our group. You mean from their group?
Yeah, their group.
Luis. Who's flying in your group? Luis and who?
This other dude?
Elliot. Oh.
And next is me. Chris and I. Doing the next two.
And me and whoever.
Everybody notices he left from over there?
Me and
Wind
whoever.
stopped. Does your ears burst? And it's here now. Does your ears burst? I remember when we were on the 747, she's like 2 years ago.
I
I sprayed somebody. The thing took off, right? My ears were hurting. I wanted to cry so bad.
Sorry, that's not the plane.
That's not on.
No, look at it.
Nice talking to you guys.
Okay, nice talking to you.
So you can,
They're taking off.
On that flight, we have Stanley and Devon.
I wasn't scared in the 747.
Hey, yeah, we fucking land the planes in here. Going sideways. I was like, hey, man. And the ride, you're safe. And then we took like this, and then some of them would come back. I was like, oh,
When I went up, I was scared.
Oh, he was recording. He was recording everything. You didn't know.
I know.
I feel like we're stopping something. And then he slowed the engine down. I said,
I ain't like a small at first.
yeah, it was like that. Yeah, I mean the cars were so big.
Young, it was quiet in the back, like he didn't want to say nothing. I was up there talking, fine. Man, the first time he was like,
Calvin and Chris Brown.
Yep.
How do you zoom?
it's the most scariest ride I've been on.
Oh, there you go.
Say, shh. Take his time.
They're bringing it closer.
So boring. That joint just dropped. Hold up. Here we go.
Got it? Got it? Got it?
That joint say, shh.
Okay. There you go. All right. I didn't know that.
Something new. The boys got his house put on fire. I'm serious. I'm serious. I mean, if my house catch on fire, you gave all the bus. I'm sorry. See, I was kitchen put on fire and everything. It was fine. Look. Hey, look. They kind of doing the exact thing that we did, but they're a little bit more calmer.
Well, this is the last one. So. Yeah, we're doing the 3. So we got 3 going on this one. 3 going on.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's that 3? Where's that 3? Only us 2 been already. And you were there. So that's 3 who went already. You right there. You been?
No, he's been with me.
Where are the other 2 guys?
Oh, it's right. I forgot about her.
So you're going up to your bed?
Look. Their plane is rocking and stuff. Wow, their plane is rocking a lot. At first. It'll be harder. Now, right there, I thought that we were already on the ground.
Yeah, I do. I did too.
I said, okay, we're already on the ground. That's it. Okay. Okay. Hold up.
They go the other one.
Maybe it's just the way he flies. He's doing the same thing. This man, we was flying, and this don't say, turn sideways, but still going that way. and then turn somebody here still going that way. I was like, oh Lord, zooming.
Yep.
But it was funny.
It's all the way in. It's all the way in.
Both of them?
Yep, the first one.
Hey, look at that. It's like a little TV there. I like that.
Both of them coming
Hey, watch how we rocks once you get close to the trees. Do you see it? He said, look, cadet. Yeah. He said that
They trying to get it lined up.
it gets a little bit rougher over the leaves. I mean, the trees for some reason. I don't know. Look. And then he rocks a lot.
Hey, y'all three.
Guys?
Hey.
Hey guys, the three that were here?
Hey,
Guys?
Okay, Devon, we'll start right here.
Hey, if you want to fly, you might want to do one here.
There.
He says it's too rocky.
Wide. There you go.
Yep.
Wide.
Look at him,
Yeah,
look so small compared to the old guy. Oh, he does. Look at him.
Y'all found me a frog.
What? It's probably yours.
Oh! No, it was in my back. Right there. It stuck right
What was stuck in
Brandon, Riverson, turn around.
Hey, Sir
Brandon!
Nathan, after this,
Turn around. Get him too. He said turn around.
Sir Nathan, after here, we're going inside to get our certificates. And
Have fun, Brad.
Yeah.
This is supposed to last until 2 o'clock. I wasn't in tight
fly.
Yeah.
Hey, Cerna.
longer because I don't want to go where I'm going.
Cerna. Cerna.
Yes, sir.
I have the certificates.
Oh, you have them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. What are we doing after here?
Like
Go lunch?
we're
gonna get him in class.
No, somewhere else
Yeah.
besides lunch, right? Lunch to McDonald's?
I thought we were going like,
Good, because they cheaper.
I'm like, oh crap.
I'm like this. And then when I got you, make your body
You leave your coffee here. Good, because you will spill it.
Yeah, you can follow me out. Okay.
I'm going in the drive.
Isaac, don't be scared.
Jump over the rail. Woo! Hey. Which one of y'all flying? Wasn't let Isaac fly.
No,
Isaac,
died.
I'm sorry, I find that funny. Isaac gonna be like, what does this do? Okay, all right, bye. Sorry, Isaac.
Yeah. Nah. I don't know. We don't have enough people.
You know what?
They need 2.
One of these days, somebody wins for the smack that propeller right there.
They need 2.
That's why he turned.
It's like they can fly there.
2 people to fly.
I'll go again.
They need 2 to fly.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Tell Kiana to turn around.
Kiana.
Yeah, I was just like,
Oh, yeah. On the thank you. Crap. Boom. God.
Hey, you see Duval and Marlon and stuff?
I'm doing that the entire flight. Hello, hear me? Put up.
Pinpoint my house.
Yeah.
PG Plaza, that's all I need to see. I know.
I was doing that the entire ride.
Where you get that from?
That daggone
I
thing.
stayed. I just had to put it in the
Going the door.
Mine must have been loose because I said, yeah.
Hey, what's that? Hey,
It was him going to get Oh, yeah, I be like watching the Chase Jones and they be doing it from the air like keep that on TV still, man. Good. Don't be still. Like this never go up, down, over and down. I'm like, but see that you can find a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, what color car do you need? All right, there you go right there. Found it. That's how the police from the side. Yeah. Do y'all have any police planes here or?
172 as well.
Like
Yeah, like the one. No, it's not a low range. They fly in the
Star?
Yeah, there's one that they have. I think they're from Texas. So they have their plane with Star.
Hey, the bomb. Hey, show me that plane with the star.
It's over there, Stanley. Stanley.
No thing. There they go.
They glare.
I saw the blue thing on the hill. I saw the blue thing on the hill. I could have gone crazy. And that blue thing looked so tiny. I said, what would I have to do to go up to the roof?
Actually, we only fly the youngsters.
I didn't even see that. I was like,
Yeah,
I said, I got this bottle down here. That don't look so tight though.
That's their last trip.
I want to see.
Oh, you got fade on. Hit the button.
Right there.
Hold that hand. Up here with my hand and hold that on tight.
Hey Calvin, this man said oops 3 times.
That joint tight, y'all.
Yeah.
Stop! Here it is.
You look white in the background, yeah.
Yeah, watch the glare. Watch the glare.
I'll just drop 2 times. Yeah, anyway.
Right there.
Widen out something. Put it on W. Put it on W. A little bit.
This one, because it's a rental.
Right, I see.
You just hit record, stop. Hit that. Other way, T.
Whoa, a little bit too close. You see everything from here.
Yeah, stop. You're still recording.
I know. Big sergeant.
That's what they call an introductory ride. And we got a 4-seat airplane.
Ah, y'all were quiet. I was like, I was trying to get y'all top. You said something.
Montelero.
I can see. I said,
Yo, I was seriously thinking, yo.
Still recording. All right, check out my dance. Check out my dance.
And you know how many got maps behind that?
my skills of driving that plane.
This man said, bro. He said, I drove on that road. Y'all was scared.
He was scared. He was crying.
I was crying. How you gonna build a tunnel? You know, underwater. I was flying with them. They were sitting in the back, like, oh, flying. I was like, hey, guys. Sure, that's a lot of pressure, though. That's a lot of pressure. How you gonna do it, though? I mean, what, build it and then pressurize it?
I zoom in on his face.
The only one I have ever been under would be the one that goes on Baltimore.
It was like a roller coaster with many up and
What's it called?
cars all did.
That one. That's long enough with me. That's it. I mean, because
I feel y'all towards that white building.
Y'all just standing around.
I think the phone went to his head.
The radio be going on.
Used to be father. This man. Alright, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Be like this. He was sitting in the back like, get to the angle. Declaim, bro.
Okay, say something to the pilots and the airfield.
Thank you.
You ever told somebody owing you $1? What? You ever told somebody owing you $1?
Hey.
I lost it in the clouds.
Devon, you're doing all right, boy. Represent in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I mean, let's not both be boss. Hey, Calvin, don't forget that CD. They come in messed up. Yeah, that joint is tight. They're going to they come in.
Stand there. Turn around.
Feel the man.
No. Look to us,
Isaac.
Aye, Zach.
Kids ain't hear me.
Yes, he can hear you.
Hey, yo, we look like a bunch of tourists.
Nigga walking around. They got a bagel sandwich. It's the big
Excuse me. Anyone shot that front? Calvin, this is like saying number 23, so I got one more shot left in the front. Film it. Oh, this man trying to get it.
Turn around.
You ain't get no soda. I can't do soda.
Why can't you? Make sure
My face.
Oh, your face. So that's why you look like that.
Shut up.
I could. Like, I could like this.
Yummy. Do it again, Roach. Do it for the camera. Come on, Roach. What you gonna do, Brian? Feed your face for the camera.
All he gonna say is what?
I hope you got that.
Nah.
You didn't get that. I was practicing.
I am missing what?
Ew. Bobby is a sloppy eater. Are you getting that?
Feed the need.
You got a lot of
Do it again.
on your mouth. Ew.
Do it one more time.
And no, this looks.
Look at me and eat your burger.
Open my mouth. Hey, bro, you is so sloppy.
Why you call him Roach?
Because that's what he is. What can I say?
That's what my question was. Why they call you rat for a fun reason? What's a rat?
I don't know you.
What are you filming? Watch out. Ew. Ew, Roach. You the. Ew. Making a mess. He's a sloppy dude.
That's how I told it on.
Oh, this man try to eat up proper. I ain't want to eat proper with French fries. If this man had a fork, he'd be using it. I can't find you. There we go. One fry. Okay. Yeah, now that I happen to have a picture on you. Wow. You're not gonna hold up.
Do it. Don't do it.
Do that again. Hold on. Mm-hmm. You people are slow. Up, smile for the camera. You guys. Oh, they're gonna see that. Oh.
I don't think they gave me 20 minutes.
You know the camera asked.
I ate them too fast.
Okay, what are they sharing straws? This must be the slow table, huh? This has to be the slow table. Hey, Isaac. 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 Hello. Do we need a phone?
You got good at it. I know why I don't know you. I don't associate with nobody.
Ew! Hey, Rose, that was nasty. You is a sloppy dude. Do you think that's cute or something? Ew. This man did that so... Your parents raised you that way, huh? Yeah? Huh? What? They going home? Oh.
Where's
She had to go to a planning meeting. She told me to tell you hello.
Gentlemen, distinguished guests, parents, guardians, and friends, welcome to the Maryland NATO 3rd Air Force Junior ROTC 19th Annual Pass Review and Awards Ceremony. We are honored by your presence this afternoon. Please, if you joined us for this ceremony. We are sincerely grateful for your support and kindness. The first awards category is the Maryland NATO 3rd Aerospace Award. The award recipients, Erica Howell, John Gaskins, Bradley Green. Front center, please. Order. Arms. Turn to ranks. Next awards category is Air Force Junior ROTC Leadership Ribbon. Award recipients, Sharita Peters, Jamaica Strader, Christopher Taylor, Joanne Bernardo, Harvey Battle II, Steve White Jr., Lou Ward, Brandon Brickey, Tiffany Ruffley, Octavia Jones, Don Haley, Lee Mustafa, Ebony Harper, James Myers Jr., Ruiz Castillo. Front center, please. Award recipients, present arms. Order, arms. Turn to ranks. Next awards category is Air Force Junior ROTC Outstanding Cadet Award. The recipients, the Aerospace Science 1 Outstanding Cadet, Laborie Eckel. Aerospace Science 2, Julia Boswell. Aerospace Science 3, Antonia Cruz. Aerospace Science 4, Nicholas Ellis. Front and center, please. Award recipients, present arms. Order, arms. Turn to ranks. Next awards category is Non-Commissioned Officer Association Award. This award is sponsored by the Non-Commissioned Officers Association, National Headquarters. Award recipient is Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Brandon Brickey. Next awards category is the National Sojourners Award. This award is sponsored by Andrews Chapter 446 of the National Sojourner. The award recipient is Cadet Paul Roque. Front and center, please. The award will be presented this afternoon by Colonel Bob Thompson, U.S. Air Force retired. Next awards category is the Veterans of Foreign Wars Award. The award is sponsored by the Fort Washington Memorial Post 7461 Veterans of Foreign Wars. The award recipient is Cadet Don M. Haley. Front and center, please.
go. I'm gonna call you detail. Detail, attention, head. Detail, parade, yes. Detail, attention, head. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning. From the WJROTC newsroom, I'm Cadet Staff Sergeant Augustine, and this is the news briefing about the shooting in Colorado.
Go ahead, just continue. Go ahead.
18 people was killed, and the two people that did the shooting, they shot themselves.
Teachers, please pardon this interruption. Please do not dismiss any students to the honor roll assembly until the announcement is made. No students should be dismissed until the PA announcement is made.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning. From the WJROTC newsroom, I'm Cadet Staff Sergeant Augustine, and this is a news briefing on the shooting that happened in Colorado. 18 people was killed, and two of the victims. 18 people was killed, and the two people who did it shot themselves afterwards. We also learned that the other person was involved and turned himself in. They were also planning to kill 500 more people. The week before, they killed 3 people in a neighborhood and hijacked a plane and crashed it in Manhattan, New York.
3, 2.
Good morning from the WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Airman First Class Carl Burnett, and this is the news in brief. Can an ESOL student take the MISPAP test, the MISPAP exam? The Board of Education is saying that they do not think students that speak a second language should take the MISPAP exam. The Board of Education is also stating that they are not ready to take the writing, mathematics, and reading test if they do not speak proper English. So the Board of Education is stating that the ESOL students can take the MISPAP test a year after the exam is first given. Also, in Virginia public schools, the Board of Education is stating that the Virginia public schools do not have proper exam scores for the MISPAP. So they are giving them into the year 2007 to bring up the MISPAP scores. But they believe that the MISPAP scores will not be brought up by the year 2007. So they have stated that if there's a problem in their public schools in Virginia, that it is their duty to make sure that their problem is solved. And this has been your news report brought to you by WJROTC. Thank you and have a nice day.
3, 2.
Good morning. From WJRTC newsroom, I'm Cadet Captain Purvis, and this is the news in brief. I am going to brief you on the weather today and the rest of this week. Today's weather will be 58 to 60 degrees, and we'll have the showers by 12 noon. The showers will end by 8 o'clock p.m. The weather for Thursday will be a chance of showers, and it will be 58 to 60 degrees. Friday and Saturday will be a real nice day, and it will be 67 degrees. Next, I'm going to also brief you on is they have a new pill out that is going to lose 30% of your fat, and it will be out in next week. This is the weather for the week from WJRTC, and this is Captain Purvis. Thank you and have a nice day.
3, 2.
Good morning from the JROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Captain Sorto, and this is your news in brief. Today I will be talking to you about the Colorado shooting at Columbia High, the school that has a population of approximately 1,800 students was held hostage on April 11th. This middle-class area is an area that no one would expect of anything negative. The Trenchcoat Mafia is responsible for this horrible tragedy. 25 students were killed during this hostage. The bomb squads were called in due to the fact that bomb threats were being made. It turned out that there were actually bombs in the building. Two of the shooters that were involved in this killing killed each other, and one turned himself in. The sad part of all of this is that during all this time, the Trenchcoat Mafias would walk around the whole neighborhood, and no one would say anything. It seemed as though it was not a problem to anyone. The students that survived this horrible tragedy are currently attending other schools within the area. The students that were unlawfully killed will be added onto the graduating list. This was a tragedy, but not one completely. Well, this has been your morning announcements brought to you by JROTC. I'm Cadet Sorto. Thank you and have a very great day.
2.
Good morning from the WROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Staff Sergeant Augustine, and this is the news briefing about the shooting massacre that happened in Columbia High School in Colorado. 16 people got shot, and 2 of the gunmen then shot themselves. We also learned that there was another person involved. He turned himself to reporters and told them that he and his friends were planning to hijack a plane and crash it in Manhattan, New York. He also told them that they were planning to kill 500 other students. We at the WJROTC newsroom send our sympathy to the students and parents of Columbia High School. Thank you and have a great day.
All right, much better.
Real.
2.
Good morning. From the WJROTC newsroom, I'm Cadet Gurry from the Kids Corner. What animal has no eyelids and sleep with its eyes open? Some kinds are less than 1/2 inch long, and others are over 60 feet long. They come in colors such as red, blue, yellow, purple, and green. They may be spotted or striped. Some have lumps, some have spines. Some look like rocks, some are flat, and some inflate like balloons. Well, you are able to guess this animal is a fish. Although you may notice many differences, there are characteristics common to all fish. First, all fish have a backbone. For this reason, fish are called vertebrates. Second, fish breathe through organs called gills. Third, fish cannot control their own body temperature. Because of this, they are called cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded means that fish body temperature will change with the temperature of their environment. Although fish have these 3 characteristics in common, the fish world can be divided into 2 main characteristics. Some fish of the world, some fish are jawless, while others have a jaw. The hagfish and the lamprey are the only 2 fish known to belong to the jawless group. Most of the fish have jaws. Trout, catfish, and sharks are some of the fish with jaws. If you were to examine the body of a fish, you could divide the body into 3 main sections. The first part will be the head. The head contains the mouth, eyes, and nostrils, and gills, and scales. The second part of the fish is the trunk. The trunk has the dorsal fins, the pelvic fins, and the pectoral fins. Finally, there is the tail section. The tail contains the fish's fins, which help control the fish to move. I'm Cadet Gurry, and this has been the Kids Corner.
Very good. Good job. Good job. 4, 3, 2.
Good morning. From the JROTC newsroom, I am Cadet Airman Desir, and this is the news brief. In today's news, last week there was a deadly tragedy in Colorguards High School. 2 teenagers had taken 15 lives at the high school, including one teacher. Police on the search. They are looking for what happened to those teenagers that make them do that. Today, as I am speaking right now, parents, friends, and loved ones are outside Colorguards High School asking for more details. Teachers, friends, and other classmates said that the 2 teenagers was very quiet, and through elementary school, high school, and middle school, they was made fun of.
Great.
Pause it.
Keep going.
Pause it.
Okay. 4, 3, 2.
Good morning. For the JROTC newsroom, I am Cadet Airman Desir, and this is the news in brief. In today's news, there was a deadly tragedy in Colorguards High School. 2 teenagers had taken the life of 15 students, including the teacher. Police on the search. They are looking for what happened to those kids that made them do what they did. Today, this morning, as I am speaking right now, parents, friends, and loved ones are outside of Colorguards High School asking for more details. Teachers, friends, and classmates said that the 2 teenagers was very quiet through elementary school, middle school, and high school. Kids was always making fun of them, and as they grew older, they was filled with anger. I am Cadet Airman Desir. Thank you and have a nice day.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning from the JROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet King, and this is the brief news. And this is the news in brief. The NBA standings for the Eastern Conference of the Atlantic side is Miami in the first place with 29 wins and 13 losses. Second is Orlando with 29 wins and 16 losses. Third is Philadelphia with 24 wins and 19 losses. Fourth is New York with 22 wins and 21 losses. Third is Boston with 17 wins and 27 losses.
All right, and that's the sports in brief.
And that's the sports in brief. I'm Gary King, signing off.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning from JROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Barker, and this is the news in brief. This just in, NATO admits that a bomb went straight and hit a residential area and has killed many citizens and children. I can't see. You look up and you look down, all you see is a light. All right, and a lot of children were found among the dead. Another top story today is that they have made a toilet that can weigh you and tell you how much body fat that you have. And the newest info on the Colorado shooting is that the 2 teenagers had tried to get out of the school 3 times, but were unable to because of the sheriff shooting at the school. Also, an elderly lady was shopping and came back to her car and saw 4 young men in her car, and then pulled out her handgun and told them that she knew how to use the gun and told them to get out. So the 4 young men jumped out and ran. So then the elderly lady loads her stuff into the car and got into the driver's seat. But there was a problem. Her key wouldn't fit in the ignition. It wasn't her car. Her exactly identical car was parked 6 spaces down. So she loaded her stuff in her car and went to the police and told them what happened. And in minutes, the 4 young men walked in the door and everyone just laughed about the whole situation. And for forgave the lady.
And I'm Cadet.
I'm Cadet Barker, WJROTC Newsroom, and that's all for today.
3, 2.
Good morning. From the WJROTC Newsroom, I am Cadet Andrew Richardson, and this is the news in brief. This topic is on this topic of news is on the new generation Christians. There's a black man walking down the street that pimps when he walks and listens to his Walkman. His hair is made into cornrows and has a gold earring in his left ear. He is wearing a Nike hat backwards and his polo glasses on. On his neck is a gold chain and gold cross. He has a Nike t-shirt with sweatpants. One of his sweatpants legs is rolled up. While he's walking down the street listening to the rap song he just bought. He stops to tie his new Jordan shoes. Then he sees the time on his Timex watch. As he still walks down the street pimping, listening to his Walkman, he sees a few people he knows. They say, "What's up, dog?" and they give him a 5. He keeps walking down the street and sees the church. This man looks for a certain man in the church, and he finally sees him. He walks up to the man, reaches into his pocket, and pulls out something. He pulls out something that the other man notices that is black, and he slowly pulls it out. What he pulls out isn't a gun or a knife, but a small Bible. This man is looking for a preacher to study the Bible with. He is one of millions of new generation Christians. New generation Christians are caught up in religion or tradition. They talk like anyone else, listen to contemporary Christian music, and stay in style. All these Christians are trying to do is show a good example for everyone of their generation.
3, 2.
Good morning, good afternoon from the WJROTC Newsroom. I am Cadet Angela Chambers, and this is the news in brief. Today, April 26, 1999, approximately 50 students at Blanesburg High School protested about 8 o'clock this morning to renovate the school because of this health hazard. Students at Blanesburg Senior High School are highly upset and with the school principal, and the school board. Because of the dates are being pushed back and changed ever since 1988. Students feel something today needs to be done and will continue to protest till someone make a move. Tonight, 2 students from Blanesburg High School will attend school counseling meeting. We'll have the updates for you as soon as possible.
This is Cadet and
This is Cadet Andrew Chambers with the news from WJROTC.
5, 4, 3, 2. Loud and clear.
Good morning from the WJROTC room, from the newsroom. I'm Cadet Rush, and this is the news brief in general. Today, students from Blanesburg High School took a stand. 150 to 200 students protested about the delayed renovation that the board has been claiming will happen for about 11 years now. We talked to a couple of students who thought that it was time for renovation. One student says, if Northwestern can get a renovation, then why can't Blanesburg? Another said, we should be in class learning instead of protesting. Blanesburg is scheduled for renovation in 2002 and completion in 2003.
I am Cadet.
I'm Cadet Rush, signing off.
3, 2.
Good afternoon from the WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Otis Greenwood, and this is the brief news. I'm live from Blanesburg High School, where students are standing outside their school protesting in the conditions that they're learning in. They have been protesting since 8 o'clock this morning. Also, members of BHS school members and teachers attended the board meeting last night to talk about more renovations or setbacks about Blanesburg. This has been your news with Otis Green.
All right, good job. Three, two, go.
Good morning from the WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Chief Master Sergeant James Huntington, and this is the local news in brief. DC public schools have been plagued with a number of copycat bomb threats. DC Police Chief Ramsey says that the bomb threats are stemmed from the Columbine High School shootings. So far, there have been no arrests. In other news, local businessman Daniel Snyder and his associates have successfully bought the Washington Redskins in the Jack Hancock Stadium in Landover, Maryland. The stadium and team was sold for $8 million. The team was formerly owned by the late Jack Hancock's son, John Hancock, who failed to raise enough money to help to keep the team and his family. The league owners will decide in mid-May on whether or not the deal will go through. Thank you, and this was the news in brief.
Good job.
Good morning from WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Lawrence, and this is the news in brief. In world news, a top alliance commander warned yesterday that the relentless bombings in Yugoslavia could end up setting the country's economy back several decades. And in local news, American Express co-chief executive Harvey Kolb said yesterday that he will retire in 2 years. Kenneth Chow, new chief operating officer and one of the top black executives in America, will become CEO. Harvey Globe said he will still remain chairman and for additional year. This is Leslie Lauren from signing off from WJROTC.
Good job. 2, go.
Good morning from the WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Drew Jeter, and this is the news in brief. Today, Washington Wizards Executive Vice President and General Manager Wes Unseld said he will relinquish part or all of his responsibilities if a prospective new coach was capable and willing to take the responsibilities. Unseld believes that both jobs are too much for one person to handle. That seems evident because the Wizards will miss the playoffs for the third straight year with a disappointing record of 16-27. Unseld thought trading forward Chris Webber for All-Star guard Mitch Richmond would be the answer to the Wizards' on and off the court problems, but that doesn't seem apparent. But that apparently doesn't seem to be the answer. I'm Drew Z. Signing off.
Very good. 3, 2.
Good morning from the WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Clark, and this is the news in brief. There is a very big infestation at Bladensburg Senior High School with mice, rats, and roaches. Just a couple of weeks ago, the cafeteria was shut down by Prince George's County Health Department. In a matter of time, it was reopened by the Prince George's County Health Department. In just a matter of days, the students at Bladensburg Senior High School are still not satisfied and began to protest last week and would not re-enter the school until they got answers from the proper authorities. And the students did not give in until they got answers, but were still hyper about the entire situation all through the day. But a lot of the students left the building and did not return until the next day, even though they did talk to the mayor of Bladensburg, but still left school grounds. That's all from WJROTC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
4, 3, 2.
Good morning from WJROTC Newsroom. I am Cadet Stanley Ellison, and this is your news in brief. Just 2 days ago, April 26, 1999, the students of Bladensburg High School protested and did not return back into the building because until they heard answers from the proper authorities. They started the protest at 8:00 a.m. They were mainly upset that the building has been planning to be re-renovated since 1986. Since 1986, we have been bumped up 15 years, and 5 years, and so on. We were recently about to be re-renovated, but suddenly from 5th place we got knocked up to 20th place, and the students were outraged. They got together on the Friday right before the weekend of the 26th. They planned to do this, I'd say about 3 days before the incident. On that day, people were walking up and down the halls, knocking and banging on doors, telling people to come out and leave the classrooms. Without the teacher's consent, people and students just got up and left. There were a few teachers who actually agreed and left with them. Those names will remain anonymous. But those students who did leave were threatened to be suspended or written up. Now, the students were not, most of them were not worried because of the fact that it is against their constitutional right to be suspended because they are having a peaceful protest. The protest was going well until the protest began to get negative. Once it gets negative, that would be when they are allowed to be suspended. But after a while, when they thought, after the bells,
Okay.
After a while, they had to return back in class because of the fire alarms were pulled. That would be the sign of a negative protest. Right now, I see that my own opinion, I don't think that we were, I forgot my lines. This is WJROTC.
Okay. 3, 2.
Good morning from the WJROTC newsroom. I'm Cadet Cox, and this is the news in brief. Friday afternoon, thousands of Serbian Americans from across the country traveled to Washington, D.C. by chartered buses, plane, and cars, and held the largest anti-NATO demonstration held in the city since the alliance began bombing Yugoslavia a month ago. Protesters from more than 12 states arrived on more than 50 chartered buses and joined a local Serbian community in D.C. The police reported no arrest, but there was a tense moment when the protesters passed the Hey Adam Hotel as a motorcade deposited the Azerbaijan president for a meeting with the Norwegian Prime Minister. The police say that the protesters shouted out NATO Nazis and their slogans and other slogans while they pushed forward. Later on, police convinced the protesters to return to the previous place where they were protesting. This has been WJROTC Newsroom. I'm Cadet Airman. Have a nice day.
Good job!